Okay, I have screen shared for both the classes. Okay, before starting Sugeno approach, firstly I will explain the previous problem. Okay, this problem was shared on the Google Classroom also. A simple problem where we are considering that wash time of a cloth for washing machine. We are considering two inputs actually. What are the two inputs? One is type of dirt, that is greasy, medium, not greasy. This fuzzy classes we are defining, and for quality of dirt we are defining three classes: large, medium and small. Okay, I will just take 5 minutes to explain you this problem. And output it is wash time, for which we are considering 5 fuzzy classes: short, very short, long, medium and very long. Okay, what will be given? Other things, if you are observing this graphical representation, it is given for first input, that is quality of dirt. X1 I am saying for the convenience only. This is the second input, that is type of dirt. Again this fuzzy representation for the classes not greasy, medium and greasy, it is given here. If you are observing, both of them are given in terms of percentage, 0 to 100. As well as that output fuzzy representation, it is also given to us, but I have considered here at the end. Now what is my question? See, actually if you are observing this, what, three fuzzy classes for input 1 and 3 fuzzy classes for input 2. If you are going to make the combination greasy with large, medium, small, 3, medium with large, medium, small, again 3, not greasy with large, medium, small. So such 9 combination we can frame, and it gives me this 9 rules actually. It gives me this 9 rules. Okay, instead of this 9 rule, such a table it will be given to you. Such table it will be given to you. How you can read this? When quality of dirt is small and type of dirt is greasy, see on this side I am considering quality of dirt, and on this side I am considering that type of dirt. Okay, when quality of dirt is small and type of dirt is greasy, what will be the required time? It will be long. When quality of dirt is medium and type of dirt is greasy, then what will be the time required? The time required, it will be long again. Okay, in similar way, when quality of dirt is large and type of dirt is non-greasy, if you are considering quality of dirt is large and type of dirt is non-greasy, what will be the required time? It will be very short. So likewise you can read this table. So this table it will be given to you. What question was given here? Find the time required if quality of dirt is 20% and type of dirt is 60%. Okay, 20%, 60%. So as I said, 9 rules are there, but in which particular rules we are interested? So for this we are first of all checking where this 20% and where this 60% lie. This is first input and this is second input. So let us consider membership function for input. So first one, if you are going to consider small, medium, large, this is the graphical representation. What value of x1 given to us? 25. If you are observing 0 to 50, so this middle point it will be 25. So 20 it is somewhere here. So 20. If you are observing this 20, where it lies? It is in the class small as well as it is in the class medium. What you are going to observe, तुम्ही काय चेक करणार आहात की ही 20 व्हॅल्यू कुठल्या कुठल्या दोन फझी क्लासेस मध्ये येते. ओके, सो इफ यू आर ऑब्झर्विंग दिस 20 is in the class medium as well as in the small class. So where we are interested, as well as let us check x2 also. If you check value for x2, it is 60%. So 50, 60, this is 75 actually. So 60 comes under the class greasy as well as medium. Okay, greasy medium, greasy medium, and here small and medium. So in which rules we are interested? Greasy medium. So we are just interested in this column. Just forget about this column. We are not at all interested in non-greasy. Why? Because type of dirt 60% lies in these two classes, greasy and medium. As well as what is the quality of dirt? It is in small and medium. So just forget about this last row also. So we are not going to consider this, and we are not going to consider this column. Okay. So small, medium, greasy, medium. So 1, 2, 3, 4. When quality of dirt is small, medium, and when type of dirt is greasy, medium. According to that, whatever the rules are there, only we are interested in that rules. Just forget about all other rules. Okay. Out of 9, we are just interested in 4 rules. So all this explanation it is given here, and that's why we are defining the rule, which includes only x1, x2, x1 small, medium, x2 medium, greasy. So that's why we are just considering this rules. Rule 1, 2, 3, 4. You are reading this, x1 small, x2 medium, then output it is medium. x1 small, x2 greasy, then output it is long time. Okay. So likewise you are writing this 4 rules. This is our first step, writing the rules, defining the rules. Okay. Now then we are going for the fuzzification. For the fuzzification, yesterday itself I told you. Now which memberships you want? Membership of small, medium, membership of for x2 medium, greasy. For small, medium for the value 20, and for the medium, greasy for the value 60, we are finding that membership. Okay. So if you consider this 20 for the medium class, see this line, it is line of a triangle. How we can find out the membership? It is first line of the triangle, or see both the ways you can use. Simple way, it is x minus a by b minus a, and for this line, as this is line of small, it is second part of the triangle. Okay, it is second part of this. Always remember this side x minus a by b minus a. This side we are going to consider c minus x by c minus b. So for small, if you are observing, this is second side of the triangle. So for this I am going to consider the equation c minus x by c minus b. What is the value of c? If you consider a triangle, I am just assuming the remaining part on this side. So a, b and c. For this triangle, a, this is b and this is c. So simply the 3 points of the triangle, starting point, middle point and ending point on the x-axis we want here. So if I put all these values, see this, I will get the membership. Mu for small, mu for medium. Okay. And in similar way for the second one, mu medium, mu greasy. This is for x2. These memberships are for x2. I am finding this. What trick I have given here? This addition on one line, small and medium. This all both the points are on one line. So if points are coming on one line, their addition is always 1. 3 by 5 plus 2 by 5. Addition it is 1. And similarly, the second point 60. It is also in this classes where they comes on one line. 4 by 5 plus 1 by 5. See the addition, it is equals to 1. This is our step number 2, fuzzification. Then we are going for the third step, evaluation of the rule. How you are evaluating the rule? Rule 1. How they are connected, whether it is connected by AND or whether it is connected by OR. According to that, you are considering this value. So if you are observing in all the rule, I am connecting it by AND. What is the connector? It is AND. So I am going to consider the minimum membership value. Okay. Minimum membership value of what? See the rule 1. Carefully check the rule 1. If you are reading the rule number 1, if x1 is small, so membership of small, and x2 is medium. For x2 variable, membership of medium. Whatever the membership of small, whatever the membership of medium, out of these two, minimum value I am going to consider. In similar way, evaluation of rule 2, it will be membership of small for x1 and membership of greasy for x2. Whatever small of this, minimum of this, I am going to consider. In similar way, you are evaluating all the rules. Rule 1, 2, 3, 4. All the rules are evaluated here, and accordingly I am getting the membership values. Now you are going to find out the membership, aggregating. You are aggregating all 4 rules. Separately you are evaluating the rules, and later on you are aggregating the rules. So when we are aggregating the rule, final membership value we are going to find out. What is that membership value? That is max of what are the membership you get for rule number 1, rule number 2, rule number 3 and rule number 4. So out of this, the max value, if I am going to find out, it is equals to 3 by 5. 3 by 5. This is the max membership value. It is corresponding to which rule? It is corresponding to, see this, rule number 1, that is 3 by 5. So we should consider the rule number 1 for the final answer. What is the rule 1? See the rule 1 now. Again go to the rule 1. Those who joined today, not yesterday, let me just tell them. काल आपण हे डिटेल मध्ये पाहिलेलं आहे. One example it was shared on the Google Classroom. So that's why in very fastly I am just revising that example. Okay. And if x1 is small and x2 is median, then wash time is medium. So this is the rule 1. This we are going to evaluate now for the final output. ठीक है? So x1, x2, what membership you get? 3 by 5. So let us consider, if this is the given representation, very short, very small, small, medium, long, large, very large. This is the given membership for output, final output, that is wash time. Okay, what was my output? 3 by 5. 3 by 5, that is 0.6. This point represent 0.5, so 0.6 it is somewhere here. Okay, 0.6 it is somewhere here. थांबा मी थोडंसं पॉइंटला वर घेते. ठीक आहे, इवन दो आय विल कन्सिडर हियर, इकडे थोडंसं माझं वर जाणार आहे ही लाईन फक्त. सो इफ आय एम गोइंग टू कन्सिडर दिस 0.6, वेअर आय शुड कन्सिडर that output, it is medium, wash time it will be medium. So in the medium fuzzy class I should continue the line. ठीक है, I will repeat, instead of 0.5 I should continue the line of 0.6. 0.6 ची लाईन मला कंटिन्यू करायला पाहिजे होती, तर लाईन कुठेतरी इकडे येणार आहे. ठीक आहे, सो 0.6 इफ आय एम गोइंग टू कन्सिडर, सॉरी म्हणजे इथे माझं थोडंसं आउटपुट गडबड होणार आहे. 0.5 ऐवजी तो 0.6 ला जाणार आहे, म्हणजे थोडासा या पॉईंटपेक्षा तो वर जाणार आहे, हा मिडल पॉईंट येणार नाही. ओके ओके, आय विल जस्ट मेक करेक्शन अँड आय विल अगेन शेअर दिस PDF ऑन द गुगल क्लासरूम. लेट मी रिपीट, 0.6 इफ वी आर गोइंग टू कंटिन्यू, 0.6 इकडे कुठेतरी वर येणार आहे, मी इकडे 0.5 लाच ती कंटिन्यू झाली माझ्याकडनं लाईन. So if 0.6 if you are going to consider on the medium fuzzy class, here I will get the line. So below region, this is the required region. All other regions also if you are going to consider, they are below this line. So somewhere here they will consider the timing. We should just consider this. We should just consider that whoever giving you the maximum membership value, and with that we can find out the defuzzified value. Okay, defuzzified value we can find out. I will just make the changes. This defuzzified value it will be little bit different. Okay, so I will make the changes and I will share it. So I am using here mean of maxima method here. Okay, mean of maxima method I am using, and I am trying to get the final crisp output. And what is this? This is nothing but the required 30 minutes whenever the dirt quality it is equals to 20% and the dirt type it is equals to 60%, the required time it will be 30 minutes. Okay, have you tried this next problem? Yeah, whether you tried this problem. One more problem it was given here, that is for 65% quality of dirt and 35% dirt type, find the wash time. If you have not tried, please try it once. एक वेळ फक्त सॉल्व करून बघा. It is not at all difficult. Very easily you can solve it. Exactly same method you are using. What should be clear? आपको क्या समझना चाहिए यहाँ पे कि कौन से रूल आपको कंसिडर करने हैं. देखो टोटल 9 रूल्स हैं, बट नॉट ऑल द रूल्स आर नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. 65%, see this, 65% क्वालिटी ऑफ dirt. So let us consider 65%. अगर आप इसमें 65% कंसिडर करते हो तो कहाँ पे ये आएगा? See this, this is 65%, यहाँ पे 65% आ रहा है, तो कहाँ पे आ जाएगा? It is somewhere here. ये तो आ गया है लाइन. This is the line of 75. So 65 it is below, sorry, before this. So it is in which class? If the value of 65 it is somewhere here, it is in which fuzzy classes?
Medium and large.
Yes, it is in medium and large. Okay, and what dirt type you are going to consider? It is 35%. So 35%, actually this is 25%. Okay, this is 25%. This middle line it will be 25. 0 and 50 का middle होगा. So 35% it will be after this. So it is somewhere here. It is somewhere here. If you consider this, it is in which two fuzzy classes? Yes, it is in which two fuzzy classes?
Not greasy.
Yes, it is in not greasy and medium. Okay, not greasy and medium, and here medium and large. So if you are observing the rules, we are just interested in medium and large, where quality of dirt is medium large, only medium large, medium large. So second, third, and then this one medium and large. This is 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, second, third, 5 and 6. We are interested only in these 4 rules. So everyone please try to understand. However, number of rules can be generated, but where your input lies, according to that, this table it will be given to you. From this table only that rules we are going to consider. सिर्फ उतने वही रूल हम कंसिडर करेंगे. What will be the changes in the problem? Instead of this inputs, maybe some other inputs are there, other outputs will be there, but the methodology it will be same, exactly same. Methodology जी असणार आहे ते exactly same असणार आहे. ठीक आहे. So just try this problem. As I said, मी थोडेसे चेंजेस करून प्रॉब्लेम शेअर करते, कारण माझी डिफजिफाईड व्हॅल्यू ही थोडीशी रॉंग झाली आहे. ठीक आहे. So now let us go for next method, Sugeno approach. See, tomorrow also I am going to conduct the lecture. In tomorrow's lecture, we will take problem togetherly on Sugeno as well as on Mamdani approach. And day after tomorrow also one lecture will be there. तिथे पण आपण प्रॉब्लेम प्रॅक्टिस करूया, बट दॅट विल बी द रिव्हिजन ऑफ कंप्लीट युनिट नंबर 5. अँड इफ time remains, or in that Saturday's lecture itself we will take content from unit number 6 also, because once the papers are set, so accordingly I can give you the inputs. Okay, see, try to understand what is the difference between Mamdani and Sugeno. In Mamdani, if you remember the rule, what rule we are using? If x1 is belongs to some fuzzy class, let me consider it as a1, and or whatever the connector. X2 is again it belongs to some another fuzzy class a2. Then what is the output we are writing? Then y. If y is the output, then y is again it belongs to some fuzzy class. So a1 fuzzy class, a2 fuzzy class, and this b is also fuzzy class. What it means? The type of dirt, it belongs to a fuzzy class. The quality of dirt, it belongs to a fuzzy class. The output wash time, it also belongs to a fuzzy class. It may be short, very short, long, etc, etc. Okay. So what is the difference between Mamdani and Sugeno? In Sugeno, final output, see, input belongs to one fuzzy class, this input belongs to a fuzzy class, but output does not belongs to a fuzzy class. You can easily understand why it is equals to f of x1 x2. Why? It is function of x1 and x2. Okay, it is not a fuzzy class, this is a polynomial function, this is a crisp function which is combination of inputs x1 and x2. Let me just show you this, what defuzzification method we are using here. It's every time fixed, it is weighted average method. Let me tell you how the problems can be solved here. How rule we are defining? If x1 is ai1, if first input belong to some fuzzy class, second input belongs to some fuzzy class, okay, connectors are and or whatever they are, xn is belongs to some fuzzy class, then what is the output? Output, it is a polynomial function, ai to the power ai, then a1 x1, a2 x1 x2 x2 and so on up to an xn. Likewise we are defining the rule. So what rule I am defining here? Just try to understand. If x1 is A1, or I will say if x1 is belongs to a category small and second input x2 is belongs to a category big, or instead of big let me consider low, then if output is y, then what is the output y? Then y is equals to, what are the input? X1 and x2, then y it is equals to x1 plus x2. I am just giving you an example. Maybe this output it is 2x1 plus 5x3 5x2 and so on. So not like last time, every time it was fuzzy class output, it was fuzzy class. Now this time the calculations become simple. Okay, such rules are defined. Now after defining the rule, what is our next step? Weight of ith rule can be determined as follows. Wi is equals to membership of a1 of x1, membership of a2 of x2 and so on. How you are finding the weights? Weight of rule 1, membership of small into membership of low both the membership you are finding, and product of this it is nothing but weight for the rule 1. It is nothing but weight for the rule 1. As well as you are finding the value of y1. What is y1? y1 it is equals to x1 plus x2. Imagine if x1 is 3 and x2 is 5, then it gives me 3 plus 5 8. Then the value of y1 it is equals to 8. You are finding the weights, you are finding the values of y1, and finally x star, that is defuzzified value, it is equals to summation of all wi yi, like w1 y1 plus w2 y2 plus and so on, divided by sum of all the weights, that is w1 plus w2 and so on. You are just finding sum of all the weights. Okay, so this gives me the value x star. So as compared to the Mamdani, this is really very easy. Try to understand here. The output, it is not a fuzzy set, it is a crisp set. If you consider this, f x, it is input which is crisp, a, it is a fuzzy set, y again input, b, it is a fuzzy set, and what is your output? Output, it is nothing but a z. It is a polynomial function or as a crisp function which is combination of f of x comma y. What type of rules will be there? See this, if x is small and y is small, then z is equals to minus x plus y plus 1. So such type of rules will be given to you. Now what value of x it is given, what value of y it is given, like x it is equals to 2 and y it is equals to 3, where this 2 comes in a category small and this y comes under only a category large, then we are considering the combination of the small and large only. Okay, such example we can consider here. Okay, now let us try to solve one example. Is it visible properly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So just try to understand this problem. Design a fuzzy logic system as per the given data. What are the inputs? Inputs are 2, x1 and x2. What is the output? There is only one output, y. Okay. What are the fuzzy classes for input x1? There are 3 classes: short, denoted by s, average, capital A, high, capital H. And for x2 there are 2 fuzzy classes, low and medium. Okay, fuzzy graphical representation is also given for x1. This is for x1, this is for x1. What is the range? Range is from 1 to 6. Small class 1 to 5, average class 3 to 6, and high class it is 5 onwards. Okay, only the limiting value 6 it is given to us. x2 class, it is low and medium. Only 2 classes are given. Low, it is from 0 to 60, and medium, it is from 30 to 120. Okay, so now what are the linguistic variable for y? Now maybe your question, if I am solving a problem for Sugeno, whether the classes for y should also mention? Yes, it should be mentioned. So linguistic variable for y are not normal, normal and good. These are the 3 descriptors for y also given. So see, what are the rules? The rules are, if x1 is short, and x2 is low, then y is 2x1 plus x2. Similarly, other rules are defined here. So how many rules we can form? See this. Short with these two rules. Average with these two rules. High with these again two rules. So total 6 rules will be there. Okay. So there are total 6 rules. Now what is our question? Then find output for x1 equals to 2 and x2 equals to 100. Okay. We want to find out the output value y for x1 equals to 2 and x2 equals to 100. Okay. Now let us consider this. Where that x1 comes, x1 equals to 2. x1 equals to 2, obviously before this it is somewhere here. It is somewhere here. Okay. And what about the value for x2? x2 it is equals to 100. So it is after this, it is somewhere here. Okay. So I am just going to consider this 2. So x1 equals to 2 and x2 it is equals to 100. For this 2, I want to find out what will be the output. So can you tell me it is in which class? x1. Is it in one fuzzy class or more than one fuzzy class?
One fuzzy class.
Yes, it is in one fuzzy class only, and that is short. And if you are observing x2, it is again in only one fuzzy class. And what is that fuzzy class? It is nothing but that is medium. Let me just change the question. मी थोडासा क्वेश्चन चेंज करते, कारण याच्यामुळे काय होणार आहे आपल्याला, we need to just consider only one combination. So I am just changing the value. I will change the value for x2 I will consider, okay, or I will consider x1. मी फक्त x1 ची value change करते. I will consider x1 it is equals to 3, 4, 5 3.5. I will consider x1 it is equals to 3.5. So see this number. What is this number? This number is nothing but actually 4, isn't it? This is equals to 4. 1, 3, 5. So 1, 3, 4, 5 and this number. So this is nothing but the number 4. Okay? So if I will consider 3.5, it is in between these two. It is in between these two. So 3.5 it is somewhere here. It is somewhere here. So is it in only one class or two classes? Yes. Is it in one class or two classes? Is everyone understanding 3.5? Where it lies? In two classes. It is in the class short as well as average. If I am going to continue this line, see, short as well as average. It is in two classes, short as well as average. This value I am considering medium, which is equals to 100. Sorry, that value 100, it comes under only medium class. So you are having 6 total rules. I will repeat. x1 it is equals to 3.5. It is in two classes, short as well as average. And the value for x2 it is 100, which comes under only one fuzzy class, that is medium. So there are total 6 rules. So can you tell me which rules should I consider? There are total 6 rules. So which rules should I consider? Just wait for a minute. Sachu? Okay, sorry, let us continue. If x1 is, now x1, where that x1 comes? See, this part it is very important for Mamdani as well as Sugeno. That value 3.5, it comes under short as well as average. Okay, it comes under short as well as average. So we should consider the rules which consider short as well as average as well as. Now for the other input x2, it comes under the medium. So which rules we should consider? Considering x1 as short as well as average, okay, and value for x2 as medium. So we should consider all the combinations containing x1 as short average and x2 as medium. Now let me show you all the rules. Should I consider rule number 1? Yes, please everyone read it carefully and tell me, should I consider rule number 1?
No, ma'am.
No. x1 is short but x2 is not medium, so I cannot consider this rule. Okay. Now consider the second rule. x1 is short and x2 is medium. Should I consider this rule? Yes. Okay. Rule 3. x1 is average and x2 is low. Should I consider this rule? Yes, please. No. See the rule number 4. Rule number 4 is if x1 is average and x2 is medium. Should I consider this rule? Yes or no? x1 is average and x2 is medium. Should I consider this? Yes. Little bit loud please, कारण ना मला ना खरंच आवाज बिलकुलच येत नाहीये. So see, how many rules we have considered here? Rule 1, see what combinations you can make. Short with medium. Short with medium and average with medium, means only you are having these rules. Okay, so if you are observing this, short with medium and average with medium, if you are observing the third one, x1 is high, so we cannot consider this. So we are having only these two rules, rule number 2 and rule number 4. This we are going to evaluate. Okay, only these two rules we are going to evaluate now. So for the evaluation of these two rules, see now how we are considering this. So what we need to find out, see, I will say step 1. I will consider step 1, in which I am going to consider the rule. So which rule I am going to consider? See, rule number 2. If x1 is short and x2 is medium, then y is x1 plus x2. Let me consider this rule. If first rule I am going to consider, sorry, rule 2 matla apan. If x1 is short, isn't it? x1 is short and x2 is medium. x1 is short and x2 is medium. x2 is medium. Then what is the value of y? Y it is equals to x1 plus x2. This rule we are going to consider, and one more rule we are considering, that is rule number 4. If x1 is average and x2 is medium, then y equals to x1 plus 2x2. If x1 is average and x2 is medium, then y it is equals to, what is the value for y? Y it is equals to x1 plus 2x2. Y it is equals to x1 plus 2x2. Okay, these two rules we are going to evaluate. Let me just take the next step. What is the next step after considering the rule? Fuzzification. See, inputs are in fuzzy form, so we need this step here also. We are applying the step of fuzzification. So which fuzzification or membership we should find out? See, it comes under only the short, average, medium. Okay, so short average for which value of x? 3.5. What will be the fuzzy value of 3.5 in the fuzzy class short as well as in the fuzzy class average? That we are going to find out. Okay, so mu short, mu average we will find out, and then for the value 100, mu medium we are going to find out. Okay, so let us find out that fuzzification for mu short, then for mu medium, mu average, for x1, and then we are finding that mu medium for the second input, okay. So let us consider. Now I want answer from you. What I want? Mu short. Where is our point? In short, that is on this line. Okay, if you consider the class short, it is on this line. If you consider this line, what will be membership? See, it is second line or second part of the triangle. So what equation for the membership we can use? We can use the equation c minus x by c minus b. This membership function we can use here. Okay, let me consider. For mu short, we are using the line c minus x divided by c minus b, c minus x by c minus b. This line we are using. Okay, where what is the value of x? X, it is equals to 3.5. Let me just consider. Now if you consider this, can you please tell me what is the value of c? 5. And what is the value of b? It is 3, middle point. Okay, so c it is equals to 5 and b it is equals to 3. If I am going to put these values, see this, 5 minus x divided by 5 minus 3. Okay, the value for x equals to 3.5. So this is 5 minus 3.5 divided by 5 minus 3, it is equals to 2. So what value it will be? This value is 5 minus 3.5. So this is equals to 1.5 divided by 2. Am I correct? Yes, 1.5 divided by 2. So you will get some value here. So can you please tell me this value? Calculate it and tell me. Now let us go for mu average. If you are going for mu average, please tell me this value. 1.5 by 2.
0.7.
0.7 something is there, I think. Okay, so let us just consider 0.7. Now mu average, if I am going to find out mu average, see, for mu average, this line, this is first side of a triangle. So what equation of membership we can consider? It is x minus a by b minus a. This equation we can consider. See now, a, the value it is 3. What is the value b? B it is equals to 5. I will repeat. For the class average, this is the first line where what membership value we should consider? It is x minus a by b minus a, where the value of a is 3 and the value of b it is 5. Okay, middle point. So let us try to find out this membership. So mu average, it is by the equation, it is equals to x minus a divided by b minus a. So it is equals to x minus this is 5 and this is equals to 5 minus 3. So this is equals to am I correct? Let me just take, yeah, the value of a it is equals to 3 and value of b it is equals to 5. X minus a, sorry, so a it is equals to 3. So x minus a, that is x minus 3 divided by b minus a. So what it gives me? This gives me 3.5 divided by 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 it is equals to 2. 3.5 minus 3. So what it gives me? This is equals to 3.5 minus 3. This is equals to 0.5. 0.5 divided by 2. So can you tell me this value?
0.25.
0. Can you please tell me this perfect value? Is it 0.7? I think little bit different. 0.75. Okay, and now tell me this value. Yes, 0.25. Observe this 0.75 plus 0.25. It is equals to 1. As we are observing, see this, it comes on one line. So always this addition it is equals to 1. Okay, this is always true. So even only one of the membership if you are finding and writing other as it is, then also it is okay. So you get these two membership. Now let us find out membership for medium. Here this line of the triangle we are using. So equation of the line it will be c minus x by c minus b. This equation of line we are going to use, where c it is equals to 120 and b it is equals to 90. So let us find out mu medium. If I am finding the value for mu medium it is equals to c minus x by c minus b. Okay, this is equals to 120 minus x divided by 120 minus 90, which is equals to 120 minus x it is equals to 100, x equals to 100. So this is equals to 20 divided by 120 minus 90 gives me 30. So this is equals to 2 by 3. So this is equals to 3 means 0.6, yeah, 0.66, correct? Is it correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now let us go for the next step. Step number 3. Step number 3, if we are going to find out what will be step number 3, it is evaluation of the rule. It is evaluation of the rule. How many rules we are having? We are just having 2 rules. So let us consider the first rule. For first rule we are evaluating. So what we want? Now directly we want, see what is the value of x star. X star it is nothing but w, that is summation of wi yi divided by summation of wi. How many rules we are having? We are having only 2 rules. So for these 2 rules, what we should write down? w1 y1 plus w2 y2 divided by sum of weights w1 plus w2. Okay, we just need this. So for this what we need? w1 w2 y1 y2. Okay, so let us find out this table w1 w2. We will find out w1 w2. For w1 what we need now? See this, what is w1? See the rule. See the rule here. What is the rule we are going to consider? The rule it is equals to, if x1 is short and x2 is medium, so membership of short into membership of medium we are going to find out. What we are find out? w1 it is equals to membership of short into membership of medium. Membership of short into membership of medium we can find out. So what is membership of short? It is equals to 0.75 into what is membership of medium? It is equals to 0.66. Okay, it gives me the product, that is nothing but the weight w1. Let us find out the weight w2. W2 it is equals to membership of average. Okay, membership of average, it is our second rule actually. Membership of average into membership of medium again. So it gives me that w2 it is equals to 0.25 into 0.66. 0.25 into 0.66. This value also we can calculate. Okay, so we need 2 things, w1 w2. Okay, now let us find out y1 and y2 also. So for y1 and y2, see this, the value for y1 it is equals to, if you consider y1, see in the rule what is the y1? Consider the rule. See this rule, this is the rule 2 which we are going for the evaluation. Y it is equals to x1 plus x2. What is x1? I have changed the x1 it is 3.5 and x2 it is equals to 100. So what is value of y? Y it is equals to, y1 it is equals to 3.5 plus 100. So which is equals to 103.5. Okay, this is the value for y1. Let us calculate y2. Y2 it is equals to, again consider the rule. If you consider the rule, this is the rule we are going to consider. Rule y gives me x1 plus 2x2. Y it is equals to x1 plus 2x2. y it is equals to x1 plus 2x2 it is equals to what it gives me. This gives me x1 it is 3.5 plus x2 it is equals to x2 it is 2 x2 it is equals to 200. So this is equals to 203.5. so here I get all the values. See, you can summarize the table also for rule 1 and for rule 2. These two rules we are going to consider. What is the value of w1, that w1 for rule 1, that weights for rule 1 and rule 2, and the values of y. I will say wi and this is yi. So here you get this is equals to 103.5 and this is equals to 203.5. Can you please tell me the value for w1? This value 0.75 into 0.66. Yes, please.
0.495.
Sorry, 0.495. Yes, 0.495. And if you consider the next value, it is 0.25 into 0.66. It is equals to 0.165. Okay, so you get these values. So you get these values 0.495, 0.49 and 0.165. Okay, this is the table. Now you can calculate the required value. I will call this as the last step number 4 actually. So this is the evaluation of the rule here. This is the evaluation of rule, and at the end step 4 gives me the value for x star. X star it is equals to w1 y1 plus w2 y2 divided by w1 plus w2 w1 plus w. So it is equals to w1 y1 that is 0.495 into 103.5 plus w2 y2 that is 0.165 into 203.5 divided by w1 w2 that is 0.495 plus 0.165. Okay, this gives me the final value, which is our required output for the corresponding input. X1 it is equals to 3.5 and x2 it is equals to 100. So can any one of you please tell me this value? Calculate it and tell me please.
Now that's 128.5.
128.5. Okay, so this is the corresponding value output when the value for input. Finally what you get? So this is nothing but the output, the value of output when x it is equals to 3.5 and x2 it is equals to 100. When x2 it is equals to 100 and x1 equals to 3.5, what will be the corresponding value of output? The output value it will be 128.5. So as compared to the Mamdani Sugeno approach, it is really very easy. Let me just summarize in short what we are doing. Again similar to the Mamdani, like here inputs they are fuzzy classes, output their descriptors are also given. Sometimes they will give you the range, not normal in which range. So fuzzy class will not be there. Okay, output it will be in a crisp value. So these memberships are given to you. My question is, what is my this rules can be defined, so that small table it will be given here. Okay, small table will be given for the combination of SAH with low and medium. Rules will be given to you. Now the question it is x1 it is equals to, I will just change this, x1 it is equals to 3.5, x1 it is equals to 3.5 and x2 it is equals to 100, then what will be the output, that we are going to find out here. So for that, what will be the first thing, which rules we should consider? There are total 6 rules, but which rules we should consider? So x1 equals to 3.5, x1 equals to 3.5, it comes under the class short as well as average. So the rules containing short, average and the value 100, it comes under the class medium. So the rules which is the combination of short, average with medium, only I should consider that rules. So if you are observing, out of 6 rules, 2 with 1, so only 2 combinations are possible. So short with medium and average with medium. So I am having these 2 rules. I am going to consider these 2 rules for my further evaluation. So first step, I am considering the rules, only these 2 rules I should consider. Now according to this rule, in the second step I am applying the fuzzification of what? For 3.5 in the class short and average, what will be the membership? And similarly for in the medium class, for x equals to 100, what will be the value? So that memberships we get here. Now further evaluation, it is not like every rule we are going to evaluate. What will be the final value? Evaluation of the final rule for the defuzzification by using the weighted average method. It is sum of wi yi divided by sum of wi's. So for that, as there are 2 rules, we need w1 y1 plus w2 y2 divided by w1 plus w2, and for this we are finding w1. So what is w1? In the first rule you are considering the membership. Which membership? Mu short and mu medium. So as per the rule, you are considering the product of that memberships. So mu short into mu medium, you are finding the weight 1. Similarly in the second rule, you are considering mu average, mu medium. Product of these 2 we are going to consider here. In similar way, y1 for the first rule, whatever the output given in the rule, it was x1 plus x2, so this is y1. y2 it is x1 plus 2x2, so y2 we are considering, and at the end this table we can form. What this table denotes? See, this table, it is for rule 1 for the weight as well as for rule 2 weight, the values of y1 and y2. Okay, so for further calculation, this table it will be useful. In step 4 we are finding the defuzzified value x star. X star it is w1 y1 plus w2 y2 divided by w1 plus w2. So I am getting the final value x star, it is equals to 128.5. So this is the designing a fuzzy logic system by using Sugeno approach, and this is comparatively easy than Mamdani approach. Okay, so this is all from my side for Sugeno approach. Tomorrow, see, now I hope you understood the Sugeno as well as Mamdani approach. Tomorrow we will see one example by using Mamdani as well as one by using Sugeno. So again today, if possible today itself or tomorrow, I will share a problem on Sugeno and one problem in the same to solve you. Okay, so this is all from my side. Is there any doubt in Sugeno approach?